Hi, welcome back. You will learn how to write an agree or disagree essay in this video. The topic is this. Some people think that the best way to solve environmental problems is to increase the price of fuel for cars and other vehicles. Do you agree or disagree? While writing an agree or disagree essay, you have basically three options. You can agree, you can disagree, or you can partially agree. So, here the topic says that by increasing the price of petrol and diesel, environmental problems can be solved. Is that possible? What do you think? The logic behind this argument is that if petrol is costly, many people will be discouraged from driving their own vehicles because they cannot afford it. This will reduce the number of vehicles on the road and improve air quality. But is this the right way to solve environmental issues? If vehicular pollution was the only problem affecting the planet, this would perhaps be a good idea. But is that the case? No. Cars certainly cause pollution, but they are not the only cause of pollution. And as such, by simply reducing the number of cars on the road, we might get to see some improvement in air quality. But as long as other factors affecting the environment continue to exist, there will be no real improvement in the condition of the environment. If we really want to solve environmental issues, we have to reduce deforestation, limit the use of plastic, conserve energy, switch to green fuels, and practice mindful consumption. So it is evident that increasing the price of fuel will not solve environmental issues. Actually, it may lead to other problems. The price hike will not affect rich people who mostly own cars. They will continue to drive their vehicles. At the same time, the hike in the price of fuel will lead to an increase in the price of other essential commodities because the cost of transportation will increase when fuel becomes costlier. This will make life difficult for poor people. In short, this move will not produce the intended result. At the same time, it will create several other problems. So while writing this essay, what should be your stand? Should you agree or disagree? As you can see that this measure will not produce the desired result. Disagreeing with this argument is certainly the most sensible thing to do. In this case, your introduction can be something like this. According to some people, raising the price of petrol and diesel will solve the problems affecting the environment. I do not agree with this view because private vehicles are usually owned by affluent people and the hike in the price of fuel will not deter them from driving their cars. Also, vehicular pollution is not the only problem affecting the planet. We wrote 3 sentences here. I did not mention all the points against the price hike. I just rewrote the given question in my own words and gave 2 reasons for disagreeing with the given argument. You can include other points as well. However, try not to write an excessively long introduction. 2-3 sentences are enough. Now let us take a look at the body paragraphs. 2 body paragraphs are enough for this essay. In the first body paragraph, you can explain how this move is unlikely to reduce the number of private vehicles on the road. Here are the points to include. Cars are usually owned by rich people. The price hike will have no effect on them. Consequently, there will be no real reduction in the number of vehicles on the road. It will lead to inflation. When fuel becomes costlier, the cost of transportation will increase. This will increase the price of essential commodities and make life difficult for poor people. In the second body paragraph, you can explain that cars are not the only cause of environmental issues. Briefly write about plastic pollution, deforestation, and excessive consumption of goods and energy. Explain that all of these problems need to be addressed if you want to see an improvement in the condition of the environment. Your conclusion can be something like this. To conclude, increasing the price of petrol is unlikely to reduce the number of private vehicles on the road, and as such, this move will not solve environmental problems or improve air quality. Also, air pollution caused by private vehicles is just one of the problems affecting the environment. If we really want to solve environmental issues, we need to address all the problems affecting it. I just restated the main points in the conclusion. Do not introduce any new ideas in the conclusion. Just repeat the main points mentioned in the body paragraph. Also, the opinion expressed in the conclusion and body paragraph should be the same as the opinion expressed in the introduction. So, that's it. Did you like this video? If so, please like it, share it and subscribe. Thank you.